عن أبي رقية تميم بن أوس الداري رضي الله عنه أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال: الدين النصيحة. قلنا: لمن؟ قال: لله ولكتابه ولرسوله ولأئمة المسلمين وعامتهم. رواه مسلم.
He says, وهو يصلي بأصحابه صلاة الصبح فلما سمعوا القرآن قالوا هذا الذي حال بيننا وبين السماء. فيه الجهر بالقراءة في الصبح، وفيه إثبات صلاة الجماعة، وأنها مشروعة في السفر، وأنها كانت مشروعة من أول النبوة. قال الإمام أبو عبد المازري ظاهر الحديث أنهم آمنوا عند سماع القرآن، ولا بد لمن آمن عند سماعه أن يعلم حقيقة الإعجاز وشروط المعجزة، وبعد ذلك يقع له العلم بصدق الرسول، فيكون الجن وعلموا ذلك من كتب الرسل المتقدمين قولهم على أنه هو النبي الصادق المبشر به. Listen carefully. No, he says, when the Prophet ﷺ was praying with his companions, this proves the following things. Number one, the highlighting point from the hadith is what? Is to recite aloud in Salat al-Fajr. It also proves that it's permissible and it's from the sunnah to make the congregational prayer when you traveling. To make the congregational prayer when you what? Travel. It's not just when you're home. Everybody understand, Abdul Qawi, how it works? Hadith, you extract all the what? Fawaid. So this one hadith, we can talk about 20 different issues. From fiqh, tafsir, aqidah, everybody clear on this? The organic foods, everybody understand this? So he says to make salat al-jama'ah when you're traveling. He also says another fa'idah from this hadith is that the salat al-jama'ah was legislated from the beginning of the Prophet ﷺ's nubuwah. That's an interesting topic. We know that salat being legislated formally happened when? Guys, we got to know this information. No Muslim should hesitate on this information. The salat was formally legislated when? After Isra and the Miraj. What year was that in? If we don't know the exact year, was it towards the end of the Meccan period or the beginning or the middle? The end, without question. Shortly afterwards, the companions, the Prophet went to Medina. They made hijrah. And when he went to Medina, what happened in Medina with regards to the salah? We studied in Lu Lu Wal Marjan. We took it, we studied it, we discussed it in detail. Khalid. There's a thing called what? Adhan. The what? The adhan was not legislated where? Formally. Did it have something? It wasn't formally what? Everyone saying this? The Qibla as well, Abu Amin, very good. Was formally legislated and turned where? And where? In Medina. But he says before all of this, there was salah. Because there are many verses in the Quran that talk about prayer way before the hijrah. قَدْ أَفْلَحَ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ الَّذِينَ هُمْ فِي صَلَاتِهِمْ خَاشِعُونَ. Allah talks about prayer. And how many verses in the Quran that are all Makkiyah, way before the hijrah. So prayer was not a new thing, but its standardized form, the times, the number, the conditions, the wudu, this and that. That was when? Later on, that was refined. But the concept of salah was what? Well known. No, very interestingly, he says the Jama'ah prayer. He says it was from the earliest times of Nubuwwah, Allahu Akbar, to pray in where? Congregation. Was it obligatory? Was the imam in front? These details what? Later on. Everybody understand this or not? Everybody understand this or not? Wudu. Where was wudu legislated? We studied this in Lu Lu Wal Marjan as well. Where was the salat? Where was wudu legislated? Medina or Mecca? Without a doubt, in Medina. What's the proof for that? That is Medina without a doubt. Ma'idah is what surah? Medina or Mecca? Medini, without a question. It was sent down after the Hijrah. Ma'idah was sent down what? After the Hijrah. Surah An-Nisa was sent down what? After the Hijrah. Tayammum, and the rules of Tayammum was sent down what? After what? After the Hijrah, ikhwan. After the what? After the Hijrah. It doesn't mean that they never knew what wudu was. They didn't know certain things. But its final refinement, the final ruling was sent down when? Medina. So no, he says that they prayed and they made congregational prayer. And where? He says, min awwal, from the earliest times of Islam. Show you the importance of the Salat al-Jama'ah. Moving forward, he says here,